By Leslie Ann Aquino. While we cannot end religious persecution, the aid to the church in need, said Filipinos can support suffering Christians all over the world and help create awareness on their situation. We are an emotional people. If we see things that really need help or need support, naturally Pinoys will support. Jonathan Luciano, ACN Philippines, National Director, said in a press briefing for the Red Wednesday campaign, which will be launched on November 22. Red Wednesday Aid to the Church in Need, ACN, International Director for Public Affairs Mark von Riedemann, Bishop of Marayway City Edwin Dela Peña, and ACN Phil's Director Jonathan Luciano calls the Catholic community for a Red Wednesday, when the facade of Catholic churches will be bathed in red on November 22 as a symbol of solidarity with Christians who have been persecuted for their faith. Photo by Ali Vicoy. If Pinoys will be aware of reality in the world, we as Pinoys can do something concretely, not just give monetary help, prayer, information and action, he added. ACN has lamented the scale of religious persecution is not widely appreciated. Through Red Wednesday, ACN seeks to educate Filipinos that not only are Christians more persecuted than any other faith group, but ever-increasing numbers are experiencing the very worst forms of persecution. Luciano said while Filipinos don't feel persecuted since our country is predominantly Christian, in other parts of the world such as in the Middle East or Africa, Christianity or religion is not tolerated, or is prohibited. Mark von Riedemann, ACN International Director for Public Affairs and Religious Freedom, said the persecution of Christians is worse today than any time in history. He said there are actually three kinds of persecution of Christians, and one of them is extremism, which is what the Philippines experienced with fundamentalist groups sowing division among the people. It is what you have experienced here in your country, where fundamentalists drive division between people who peaceably live together, said Riedemann. Marayway Bishop Edwin Dela Peña, one of the panelists, agreed with Riedemann, citing their experience in Marayway. When we talk about persecution in the context of Marayway, it is a persecution that has been felt by both Muslims and Christians, the moderate Muslim. We see there is an interesting situation here where Muslims and Christians suffered and we suffered together, he said. To note, the MA terrorist group attacked Marayway last May 23, prompting President Duterte to declare martial law in Mindanao. In view of the launch of Red Wednesday, a Mass will be held at 5:30 p.m. Wednesday at the Manila Cathedral to be presided by the Papal Nuncio to the Philippines, Archbishop Gabriel Giordano Cacha. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, CBCP, in endorsing the Red Wednesday campaign already invited all cathedrals, minor basilicas, national and diocesan shrines to illuminate their facade in red, the color of martyrdom in the Christian faith. Several Catholic universities in Manila have also expressed interest to join the campaign.